Okay, so here's another video for you. Today is, oh goodness, May the 26th, 2026. I just concluded, actually, I just uploaded the video about disparaging treatment while impoverished. And there's so many ways we can branch off from that conversation and from that, or that topic of conversation. And I was thinking about something that, um, that's applicable to me in this moment, and especially with writing. And if in you can replace writing with anything. It could be going to university, for your degree, and insert discipline here, or getting your first job at insert place here. Anything. But it's this feeling that can come up and try to arise within you, where you think, oh my goodness, when I get this done. So for me specifically, when I get published, then they're going to see that I was worth something, or then they're going to see this was time well spent. Then they're or responsibly spent. Then they're going to see, like, I'm this, I'm that, I'm A, I'm B, I'm C, I'm D. And I was just thinking about that after I did that video recording. And I was thinking, like, about the fallacies, the inherent fallacies in that thought. I'm always just me. Um, you know, whether if I like, we'll use those examples. Like, if people didn't like me and they treated me, with is it malcontent, or in an undignified way, or they belittled me, or they just avoided me. Um, you know, if I really pull apart that mind frame of, well, I just got accepted to university for, once again, insert discipline here, and when I graduate, then they're gonna see that I was someone. To them, I would like to say, well, you're someone now. You're just as much of the someone now as you're gonna be when you complete that, or conclude your post-secondary academics or education. It's just going to open up more doors. It'll be like a key that'll open up more doors for you. But if you think about, like, oh, then they're going to see me this way, I would say to you, well, then that's just all that means is the lens that they're looking through in terms of your value is almost exclusively predicated on, um, what society has arbitrarily assigned to you. And I guess in this case, it wouldn't overly be arbitrary, because going to university or post-secondary school is not that's not an arbitrary endeavor. That's a distinct endeavor, and a very specific one that you set out to do. But what I mean by arbitrary is, I mean, like, there's different weight in grades that are tagged to different, whether it be disciplines or different levels of education, or if you go through the trades versus if you're going through, I don't know, what is that, administration, anyway. So if you're going through whatever other discipline, sorry, I'm drawing a blank here. But you know unfortunately, we have this arbitrary weighting to them, or grading system to them. And I remember, like, when I start challenging these thoughts, I remember thinking, oh goodness, it actually seems like going through the trades is a really good, pretty good gig. You get paid while you go through the trades. They get paid very handsomely. They seem to have, like, really good pensions as well. But you also get that working knowledge, like you're learning as you go. So you're getting the theory, but also the practical. So you're becoming you're refining your mastery in that trade, or in that field. And there's going to be no surprises, like what you're going to be doing, upon the completion um, of your ticket. And but then, because of, like, public perception at that time, I'm talking about like 20 years ago, everybody wanted to be, in the white collar classification. Or, sorry, not everybody, many people did, because there was, like, a different prestige that came with being a white collar worker. I think they're all wonderful. And I think the most wonderful thing is just being where you're purposed to be, and giving it your all. constantly learning and growing, but not just like the skills that make you masterful at the discipline or at the work that you're doing, but also like learning more about yourself, learning how to treat people with respect and to love yourself and to be appreciative and thankful for the things that you have and to be responsible with the things that you have and to be an active, contributing member of our society and to just, yeah, like to enjoy this beautiful life that we have. And so some jobs they pay a little more, some jobs they pay a little less, but they're jobs, and I find like the fruit to everything is how do you conduct yourself, when the chips are low? How do you conduct yourself when there's pressure on you? How do you conduct yourself? Are you always honest and above reproach when absolutely nobody's looking? And so anyway, so I was thinking, yeah, these are the things that actually add a lot of value to the person, to the relationships, and to their surrounding society. However, it seems like we as people, we're programmed from a young age to look at the world around us as, oh, this person does this, and then we automatically give them like a grade, and then that grade is like a precursor, and it precedes like the way or that grade has preceding influence on the way that we treat that person, and then that has great and substantial influence on the fidelity and the growth or the lack of growth in that relationship. So anyway, anyways, but long story short, or maybe in this case, short long, I was just thinking, goodness, I'm doing the writing here, and it's imperative that I make sure that I don't allow any thoughts to creep into my mind that make me feel like the writing is anything other than, what I feel purpose to do, and things that I feel like have value. So I'll do it because it's the right thing to do, and if it has success, oh, that's wonderful. If it doesn't have like success, or we're saying market success, oh, that's equally wonderful, because it's the intent of why I'm doing it and in the purity of intent of why I'm doing it. So it shouldn't have any influence on the way I feel about myself. But also, I never want to get caught in that trap. When I was younger, oh goodness, I definitely got caught in that trap a lot. But where I thought, oh goodness, if I do this or if I have that, then these people are going to respect me. Well, I truly believe that they're going to respect me when those like the filtered lenses inside of them or the insecurities that rule over them or the biases that their belief systems are intertwined with, when those get worked out. um, if if they simply like me because I'm now working a job that, or doing something that is, in the public eye is weighted with a higher grade, that doesn't really mean that they like me. It just means that they can retrieve something from me, and that success will shine a brighter light on them, which, reveals that it's frivolous. There's no truth to it. So anyway, anyhow, but this is the society we live in, and I think this is wonderful. Just this conversations to talk about and to mull over, and yeah, I'm very happy to share this as well, and very happy for this thought to come to my mind, and then just be think of like a curious mind re-engineering and like taking apart a toaster to see how it works. Like I like thoughts as well, and then when I reassemble them, I have a deeper understanding of like what lies beneath the surface. Okay, I'm off to work. God bless you.